When we rocket into space, there's no room for error. You've got to trust the protocols. They're what keep our missions from turning into expensive fireworks. The same goes for blockchain. The protocols are mission control. They dictate every move, ensuring the ledger is not only rock solid but also fair and efficient. Now, when looking at a public chain protocol, you want to see a blend of innovation, security, efficiency, and inclusiveness, kind of like how a Hyperloop blends speed with sustainability. It's easy to throw around a lot of heavy technical jargon, but let's slice through all that. A high-level protocol is like the Starman we sent orbiting the Earth. It's groundbreaking, it's visible, and most importantly, it works. The Raindrop Protocol. Efficiency meets sustainability. So, let's zero in on the Transformers Chain's Raindrop Protocol. You know, the POW consensus is like using a gas guzzler to get groceries, overkill, not to mention an environmental nightmare. Pause? Sure, it's cleaner, but it's like a wealth club, where the rich get richer while the little guy watches from the sidelines. Enter Raindrop. This isn't your granddad's consensus mechanism. It's like the powertrain of a Model S. It's efficient, it doesn't waste resources, and it doesn't concentrate power, pun intended. Energy waste? Scrapped. Resource waste? Gone. Centralization? Not on this chain. Safety? You bet, with all the assurances of a Falcon 9 landing back on its perch. Decentralization and fairness amplified. We aim for Mars with our rockets, and the Raindrop Protocol aims for true decentralization. It's peer-to-peer at its finest, giving each node, each individual in the system, a fair shot. It's democracy in digital form, not swayed by the size of your wallet but by the contribution of your node. The random selection of block verifiers by discrete random function is like drawing straws, but in a way that everyone has the exact same length of straw. No one's bending the rules here. With VRF, the blockchain version of a reality check, every block chosen is verifiable, transparent, and can't be predicted or faked. It's the cryptographic equivalent of our stainless steel starship, sleek, strong, and unquestionable. The star advantages of Transformers Chain Protocol. As for Transformers Chain, the protocol advantages are like the specs of a new Tesla model, you can't help but be impressed. Security that stops double payments and 51% attacks in their tracks. Scalability that welcomes more users without breaking a sweat, like a network of Starlink satellites smoothly connecting the globe. The fairness baked into Raindrop ensures each participant is like a player in a global poker game that's above board. There's no card up anyone's sleeves. If there's a winner, you'll see exactly how they got there. Verifiability and economic efficiency are the final two pieces of this Cybertruck-strong protocol. Nodes can participate without burning a hole in the ozone layer, like our push towards renewable energy. They're incentivized to play a role in the network, not just today or tomorrow, but for the long haul, ensuring the blockchain not only runs smoothly but does so with an eye on the electric future. Pulling all this together, the Transformers Chain Protocol doesn't just talk the talk, it walks the walk, in zero gravity, with a boring company flamethrower in hand. Going beyond traditional security. First up, security, it's the life support system of blockchain. The industry standard, ED 25519, is the seal on the airlock, keeping transactions safe in the vacuum of cyberspace. It's like the heat shield on a re-entry vehicle. Doesn't matter how hot it gets, it holds up. But doubling down on this, Transformers Chain uses VRF in a way that's as game-changing as reusable rockets. We've got algorithms dealing with things as unpredictable as Falcon landing trajectories, each one ensuring the system's integrity. It's about creating a blockchain atmosphere that's genuinely impervious to the usual cosmic rays of hacks and fraud. Enhancing the throughput, like a supercharger network. What's the use of a high-performance electric vehicle if it runs out of juice halfway? In blockchain, this translates to throughput. And just like we tackle this in the EV world with a network of superchargers, Transformers Chain is plugging into efficient throughput, ready to handle the transaction volume of tomorrow, not just today. They've designed it to scale like a neural network, learning and expanding, able to keep up with the blistering pace of the digital economy. A protocol with economic viability. Without economic sense, the protocol would be as useful as a helicopter on Mars. Interesting, but not quite right. The economic engine is what powers the whole system, and with Raindrop, that engine is humming. It doesn't just prevent waste, it cultivates sustainability. Every node, every player in the game, has skin in, or rather on, the net. They're incentivized, sure, but they're also responsible, making them more like shareholders in the network than faceless operators. Decentralization with a purpose. Decentralization on its own is like a rocket without telemetry. It needs direction, purpose. The Raindrop protocol ensures that the participants who make up the network aren't just a scattered array of operatives. They're carefully selected, and their tasks are authenticated. It's as if each node is a sensor on a rocket, ensuring the whole thing flies true. Bringing it all home. A vision of a decentralized future. Listen, I'm in the business of the future, whether it's electric cars, space travel, or advanced AI. Transformers Chain, much like my ventures, doesn't just see the future, they're building it. They envisage a world where transactions are as slick as the dashboard of a Model X and as trusty as the rockets that supply the ISS. There's tangible vision in Raindrop, it's not some pie-in-the-sky stuff. This is the kind of calculated ambition that puts satellites in orbit. By harnessing VRF, edging away from energy-heavy consensus protocols while avoiding the centralization quagmire, they've potentially charted a course for the admirably equitable and ecologically sound digital economy we're all hoping for. In closing, when you strip down all the tech speak, what you've got with Transformers Chain is blockchain but with rocket boosters. And it's those boosters, the security, efficiency, economic grounding, and insistence on fair play, that might just take this protocol not just to the moon, but to Mars and beyond.